Imagine you're holding a grain of sand, tiny, almost invisible. Now, imagine zooming into it, closer and closer, until you enter the world of atoms, a place so small that billions of atoms could fit on the tip of a pencil. Inside every atom is a tiny nucleus surrounded by a cloud of particles moving at incredible speeds. For over a century, scientists believed this microscopic world represented the smallest level of reality. But what if they were wrong? What if atoms aren't the bottom of existence? What if they're entire universes? And what if our own universe is simply an atom inside something unimaginably larger? Tonight, we're exploring one of the most mind-bending ideas ever imagined. An idea so strange that it challenges everything we think we know about space, time, and reality itself. Because if our universe is an atom, then everything you've ever known, every star, every galaxy, every black hole, every human who has ever lived might be just a tiny piece of something far greater. And the most shocking part? Some patterns in nature almost seem to hint that this could be possible. Look at an image of an atom. Then look at an image of a solar system. At first glance, they seem strangely familiar. A center, objects moving around it, order emerging from chaos. For decades, people have noticed these similarities, and the deeper scientists looked into the universe, the stranger things became. Galaxies aren't scattered randomly. They form enormous cosmic webs stretching across billions of light years. These structures resemble networks found throughout nature. Neurons inside the human brain, root systems beneath forests, even microscopic patterns found in living cells. It's as if the universe keeps repeating the same designs, again and again and again. Some researchers call this self-similarity, the idea that nature may use the same blueprint at different scales. The small reflects the large reflects the small. Of course, modern science doesn't say that galaxies are electrons. The forces involved are completely different. But what if the similarities aren't accidental? What if they're clues? Clues pointing toward a reality where size itself is just an illusion. Now let's perform a thought experiment. Imagine a civilization living inside an atom. To them, their universe feels infinite. Their telescopes reveal countless stars. Their scientists discover galaxies. Their philosophers wonder how everything began. Sound familiar? These tiny beings would never suspect they're living inside a particle. Their entire observable universe would simply be too large. Now imagine that we are those beings. Imagine that somewhere beyond the edge of our reality exists a larger world. A world where our entire universe appears no bigger than a speck of dust. To creatures living there, the Big Bang might have been nothing more than the birth of an atom. And our 13.8 billion year cosmic history? Perhaps just a brief moment in their time, a fraction of a second, a single heartbeat. Suddenly, our understanding of scale begins to collapse. Because what we call enormous might actually be microscopic, and what we call microscopic might contain entire realities of its own. But the idea becomes even stranger. If our universe is an atom, then what exists inside the atoms of our universe? More universes? And inside those universes, even more universes? The chain never ends. Worlds within worlds, universes within universes, an infinite staircase stretching forever upward and downward. No largest structure, no smallest particle, just endless layers of reality. This concept appears in many philosophical traditions throughout history. Ancient thinkers imagined reality as a never-ending hierarchy. Modern physics has also stumbled upon mysteries that make such ideas difficult to dismiss entirely. Every time scientists believe they've reached the fundamental layer of nature, a deeper layer seems to appear. First, molecules, then atoms, then protons, then quarks. And now, we're still searching, still digging, still asking whether there is truly a final level, or whether reality continues forever, hidden beneath itself. Now imagine for a moment that this theory is true. The consequences would be staggering. Every atom in your body could contain entire civilizations, entire histories, entire species, asking the same questions we're asking right now. Somewhere inside one of those universes, a being might be looking into the night sky and wondering, could our universe be an atom? Without realizing they're living inside yours. And you could be living inside someone else's. Reality would become an endless chain of observers observing observers. Creators created by creators. Universes giving birth to universes. Even black holes begin to look different under this perspective. Some physicists have proposed that black holes might create entirely new universes. If that's true, then perhaps every universe eventually becomes the parent of another. An endless cosmic family tree stretching across eternity. A reality far larger and more beautiful than we can currently imagine. The truth is, we don't know. No experiment has proven that our universe is an atom. No telescope has seen beyond the boundaries of reality. No scientist can tell us what lies outside the universe. Yet history teaches us something important. Again and again, humanity discovered that reality was bigger than we thought. We believed Earth was everything. Then we found the solar system. We thought the solar system was special. Then we found billions of stars. We thought our galaxy was unique. Then we discovered billions of galaxies. Every generation watches its universe grow larger. Perhaps ours will too. Perhaps one day we'll learn that our entire cosmos is merely a tiny piece of a greater structure. Or perhaps we'll discover something even stranger. But until then, one question remains. As you sit here watching this video, as billions of stars shine above your head, as galaxies drift through the darkness of space. Ask yourself, what if everything we call the universe is only the beginning? What if we're not looking at the biggest thing that exists, but one of the smallest? And if that's true, who or what is looking down at us?